So let it be written. So let it be done.
Let's get into the conversation. This guy right here, Vitalik Buterin, in 2017, it's in my latest video. He discusses zero knowledge proofs, but he does more than discuss zero knowledge proofs. We see here that he invests in a company. Here's the knock on the door. Ding, 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 ding. Pay attention to the name of the company. If you want one name of a company who's been developing zero knowledge proofs, I'm telling you now. So when it blows up, don't say I didn't tell you. $500 million. Is that enough money for you? Vitalik Buterin invests with these investors, Digital Currency Group, who's over Grayscale, and on Coinbase, Coinbase Ventures, or Brian Armstrong, Blockchain Capital, Dragonfly Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, and others. They all invested their money, and the earliest investors were these two, Dragonfly Capital and Vitalik Buterin, from 2017 to 2018, all invested in Matters Labs. Matters Labs is ran by Alex Gruchwich, who's in the middle, and the product that they purchased, the product that they wanted to be part of, is ZK Sync in 2017. ZK Sync. That's one. So if I leave you here today and I don't make any other videos about this thing, then you just got one cryptocurrency project. But I told you, I'm not here to teach you about buying tokens. Stop buying tokens. Start investing in the technology that everyone's going to use. Understand who's making it, who's using it, and where it's being built, who's building on top of it, and who's collaborating with it. Because those companies are going to have a better chance of success than for you to invest your money in a company who is outdated, a cryptocurrency, which is going to fade because they can't keep up with the demands of regulation and law. Now, Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum invested in ZK Sync, and ZK Sync started in 2018 when released. That means their investment predates the company launching the product. So I want you to understand, Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum, he's brilliant, put millions of dollars into development to scale Ethereum itself. But why? Check this out. Jack Thompson says, is build a token or a fund or a stable coin? Thanks. Excellent question. These are research questions. This is actually helpful because I can answer the question about this particular zero knowledge technology. And at the same time, I can answer his question. What does build, a token, and a stable coin all have in common? The ecosystem is finance. So if you have watched any cryptocurrency trader, or you've watched any platform who talks about payment rails and XRP and banking and crypto and decentralization and sending remittances and money and MiCA and the FTC and SWIFT, it's all about one thing: how to send money. But here's the thing that you need to know, the secret to it all. I'm asking a question which is rhetorical. Why is Bitcoin in itself not sufficient? It has low transferring. It is public and apparent for all to see and trace. And those two things are horrible for banking. Think about it. Slow transaction speeds, and you can see everybody's transactions. Who wants to share your information on a public ledger for when you send your mama some money, or you send your cousin some money, or every time you get paid from the government, or every time you get paid from your job? Who wants to share all their private information? Nobody. And so it doesn't matter about what Bitcoin used to be. The concept of decentralization is a great concept for those who are purely into the thought of it. But the moment it got centralized, Bitcoin became centralized, and people start thinking about using the blockchain as an idea to build off of, something had to give, because you can't be private and secure and at the same time public and transparent. You can't. You need something that can verify transactions. Zero knowledge proofs is the thing. And Ethereum saw it from their very beginning. Ethereum said, we don't scale well. And even if we do, and people use our transactions, even if we make a fork, the person who co-founded and created Ethereum invested in zero knowledge proofs. Now, I don't need to convince you more than that, but it's still the thing that is used today. Now, I could go into detail about what zero knowledge proofs are, and I will on my other videos, but right now, I don't want you to lose sight that you don't know how to fly a plane for most of us, but you're still riding one, and you may not be able to fix your car, but you still drive one. So I think sometimes there is an effect before there's a cause. So I don't need to teach you right this moment about how this mathematical algorithm works and how it verifies without showing personal identification information. I can show you right there. You go to my QR code right there at the top, click on that, go to my site, and you can learn about that. But I need you to understand that these companies already know about that. They already invested billions into it, $500 million already in just this one technology. So zero knowledge proofs allow you to get money private and secure without giving your personal information. No more data breaches. This is how powerful this is. Let me move on from this question. The powerful thing about zero knowledge proofs is everybody knows this. This is what I showed you in my connected series. Every slide I show you today has already been shown to you in connected or connected tissue. I broke my videos down from an hour and a half that I've been doing for the last 4 years to 15-minute videos. If you can't watch 15 minutes to get yourself wealthy, I don't know what to do. Now, make sure you watch them and share them, comment on them, and I will do more. Like them, I appreciate that. But if you comment and share, then that's doing your job. And I appreciate that. That's compensation. Now, let me show you this real quick, folks. If you look at this, I keep showing this every week. I'm going to grain it into your head. David Schwartz, Ripple's chief technology officer, says the coming era of institutional adoption will be made possible with zero knowledge proofs that address privacy, scalability, and interoperability. Coupled with advancements in smart contracts, institutions can use ZKPs to design sophisticated financial instruments, from automated syndicated loans to bespoke derivatives tailored to their operational and regulatory needs. ZKPs will unlock the full potential and DeFi and make it possible for institutions to participate in this transformative technology because they meet regulatory, privacy, and confidentiality, a crucial requirement for widespread adoption. Let me wrap up everything for you and bring this conversation to a head. I want you to stay connected and watch the connected tissue. My link's right there. You can see my private network, or you can go and get connected in my playlist in the series. Stay connected. Until next time, this has been Underdog Research Channel.
The juices will begin.
Yeah.